Shout out to everybody at our new Decentraland Report HQ. That's right, I'm gonna walk you through this beautiful new build. Shout out to MetaZoo International. That's MetaZoo and Sango. And shout out to General Metaverse Industries. Pepe God, Angel, y'all are seriously an amazing duo. They stepped in and they helped us get some finishing touches here in the build. Just absolutely breathtaking. Just looking at that view right there. Now that is beautiful. It really at least stands true to the legendary Plain Plaza. Famous fashion artist from Milan, Philip Plein. He had a great build here, and now we have this excellent, almost it really looks like a true flower, a true meta flower. That's sort of the architectural concept around it, the meta flower. But without further ado, if we step in, our story will just begin. But before I step in, because oh yes, that's right, there's a lot to be seen in there. Before I do, I want to give a special shout out and a thanks to our sponsors. Shout out to Collect Online. Shout out to Landworks. Shout out to Expand, MetaZoo, all the people who've been helping us in the background to build everything we have to come to tomorrow's celebration. It took us a lot to get there, and a lot of people putting their heart and soul into this. And special shout out to all of the reporters who continue to put their heart and soul into this. I myself can certainly say that that's where it all began, and that's for me where it all ends, is being a DCL reporter right here, folks. Being ready to tell you the history of the metaverse as it evolves is just something I'm passionate about. That's why I choose to take this time, cheers, after work, to teach you about things that are happening or to experience those things together, because many of you are native to DCL, but there's so much activity happening right now. Just to set the stage for this, here we are, the first fully decentralized, look at that, Decentraland Report has been decentralized, from our token to our DAO to our reporter system to our ad space. Everything from our rewards features has been automated, and now we have a beautiful home for us to preserve history. But notice, our meta flower does not come alone. It comes with a preserver. That's right. History does not preserve itself, folks. We require the most advanced Web3 technology to maintain a decentralized history of our metaverse. And right now, folks, we have not reached enough to be able to preserve our meta flower. In fact, we are in grave danger. Right now, we need to continue to build on this, but folks, nothing's promised. We're only at 33. But then again, we've come this far, and I believe we can go much further. So I'm gonna give you this little walkthrough here. Ooh, you can see we have a little, we can look at our little elevator button here. We also have our calendar set up, so you can see on air right now. You can see that I'm on air. That's pretty sick. So whenever the next person's on air, it says up here. So I don't know, that's pretty cool. Like before, we didn't have that. You had to you couldn't really come to the HQ and know when the next streamer was gonna be without going on a separate website. Now you can just roll in. You can say, all right, let's check it out. You can see what the schedule is right there. Uh-oh, something. Report is live. Okay, so that's mine right here, unscheduled, but we are scheduled. Okay, there are some bugs to work out. Let's keep going. It did say the right thing there for a second. A decentralized news network preserving the history of the metaverse since January 2021. Shout out to Collect Online. Founded by Kevin on Earth 999 with a dream to give family, friends, and the world a bridge into a new dimension of creativity with unlimited possibilities. Our shared discovery, creations, and experiences tell an important story that humankind will continue to learn from. Oh, look at that. Edison there. Edison, my Clonex, getting into battle. To preserve this history, members of the Decentraland community come together under the title of Decentraland Reporters. Yes, we do. Every day, our reporters stream live from the Metaverse to capture history as it unfolds. A participate to earn experience. Report tokens are awarded to reporters and community members to increase their voice and ecosystem value. Using report tokens, community members vote on or off reporters, claim exclusive NFTs, reserve coverage on air for your next story, and much more. Become an official member of the community by joining on Expand. And yes, we do free airdrops pretty much every day. I would say that's fair to say. If you're willing to put in the work, let's see if we have enough retweets here that trigger an airdrop on Expand. Oh, we are 2 retweets away. So go ahead, if you haven't already, drop a retweet there. 2 more retweets, and we will get the next airdrop. We're in the last story, part of the story, where each step in the metaverse tells a story. And right here it says spacebar plus W equals a little leap of faith. So for people who might be visiting Decentraland for the first time, we see the Decentraland Report as a place for them to get started and to find where they might fit into this ecosystem. So many of them probably won't even know how to jump. So we're going to give them their first little lesson here in parkour. And boom, here we are on the screen. It is looking magical. This screen is working wonderfully, but I do need help making sure we test this thing, make sure it's working pretty well, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. The cool thing is this little elevator teleporter thing, you can actually go from the left side or the right side. So whatever side you want to be on, it is very easy. Boom. But there are many levels to this, okay? So let's see what chat thinks. Should we dive further into this meta flower? You'll find little teleportation devices here, like these little red spaces. As it says here, dreams are the seed of change. Nothing ever grows without a seed. Nothing ever changes without a dream. Ain't that the truth? At the top, you can go click this and go to the top. It'll take you to our analytics room, which is not set up yet. It should be set up in the next week. It's the penthouse. But if we go here, it'll take us to the next floor, and we can do that. But we can also use this elevator button to go to our team gallery, where you can keep watching the report. So that's dope. You can keep tuning in there while exploring the team page. I think that is pretty sweet. It's like, remember the, oh, look at that. Oh, look, it's gonna be repeating, and we're gonna see, we're gonna dive into the multiverse right now. Wow. It'll just keep going, folks. It will just keep going. I can sit there and watch it all day. So let's go around. We got Stefan, Pink Bambi, Izu, Mariana, Inna DCL, Enter Dow, Sango of the East, that shout out Kevin on Earth, Collect Online, Fractillions, Peanut Butter, Metatrekkers, Mustafa, Expand, Frisky Bumblebee, Fabinho. Got the whole team. Got the whole team, folks. And if you have any adjustments, any suggestions, if you have any suggestions here, I'm dropping a link in chat. Be nice. You know, don't put anything. I hope I don't have to make a new spreadsheet. But yes, I trust everybody here. Feel free to drop in and leave any notes. Anything we want to improve on. I don't really believe in hard deadlines, folks. I think that is a mental block people create them for themselves. Like, I have to be perfect for me to move forward, but no, you don't. You just got to be better than you were yesterday, okay? And be ready to keep improving. That's the key. So for us, tomorrow is a celebration. We're not trying to get here. We've finished building everything we said we were gonna build. Of course, we can continue to improve, and we will continue to improve on those things. But you don't want to sacrifice progress for perfect, right? We don't need to be perfect. We need progress. And folks, we've made progress. We've made progress. Going up to this next floor, you'll see an NFT gallery, which we will use to feature different artists in the community. What's up, Future Ghost All? Appreciate you. 999s all around, folks. This is a little NFT gallery we're gonna have, and then this is my favorite room of all. This, my friends, is called the Decision Room. This is the Decision Room, folks. This is very, very important room. In this room, we are going to be having discussions for our DAO discussions, our town hall discussions. And there are going to be times where we're going to have to weigh in without voting and see how people feel about things. So when we do, maybe we're just going to say, like, you know, hot meaning maybe you're excited about it, or cold meaning you're not too excited about it, right? Hot and cold, excited, no judgment. It's just excited. How excited are you? Like neutrons, like electrons and protons, you know? If you're on the ground, you're a neutron. If you're in the blues, you're a proton. And if you're in the reds, you're an electron. You're hyper. I don't know if that actually coincides with anything scientific, but you get what I'm saying. Red, consider that very, very highly excited. And blue is cold, slow movement, is not very excited. So when we say we meet and we're having discussions here in our little decision room, you could say right now where we are in this DAO proposal, how excited are people? Everyone could stand where they feel excited. Like, I feel like I'm excited about it, but I'm not super excited. I'm not an 8 excited about it. There's some things I don't really like, so I'm like at a 5 here. So I can stand there, everybody stand where they stand. We can go around and see what that is, and we can actually automate a count, an automated count, which we should actually add that. Actually, let me see. Automated counting for DCL report decision room. Automatically tally numbers for blue versus red based on people standing in seats. I think that's pretty possible. That's a cool idea. So manually, the idea was originally to see it visually, but I think it would be cool to tally it up. But yeah, manually we can still see it, and like, so say we have a discussion, like, I don't believe in black and white. I don't believe in things being black and white. I believe progress is important. So sometimes you can't get everyone to agree on a topic. But if we can move people from being maybe a little bit excited about it and a lot of people not, like cold about it, people who are cold about it, and we can make a few changes where maybe we can't get it all the way over here, but we can get it where maybe a lot more people are over here in the little bit excited, some people in the really excited. That way it's not yes or no. This world doesn't operate in yes or no, which is really funny because we like to think that it does. This world operates between yes and no, doesn't it? 99% of the time, doesn't this world operate between yes and no? It doesn't really operate in yes or no. And I felt like the Metaverse could offer us a new way to explore that visually and as a community. And if you're wondering why you can't see me right now if you're here, there's actually a bug in Decentraland where people can't see each other right now. I discovered this earlier when I was showing my friend Decentraland. I have a new friend who I just introduced to Decentraland. He's very dope. Shout out Jeremy. What's good, Ikram? Great to see the DCL Report OGs here. If you're wondering what this is our preserver, folks. I showed you this from the outside. Indeed, as you might remember, in the previous DCL Report HQ, we were unlocking different levels based on followers that I was having on my Twitch channel. That's where it all began, right? And we were unlocking different floors of the DCL Report HQ when we hit those milestones. I don't want the DCL Report to be limited or necessarily centered around me, right? That's not the goal, the decentralized, right? So basically, we took the same concept though of this rising level, so we can impact our building with the increasing number of subscribers on Expand, specifically Expand. Why? Because as you subscribe to Expand, those funds go across our entire team, the operational team, the reporters. In order for us to preserve the Decentraland Report and our history, we need to increase the number of subscribers on Expand. That is how we get this to exist, regardless of any of us on our own. We can use the DAO to vote on budget, spreads, everything. We can literally create something that's never existed at this level before, and we're pretty close, folks. And this right here is our preserver. So if you want to learn how we can fill our preserver, you just come on inside and you can talk to our fellow NPC right here. He says, to keep our decentralized news network operational, we've built the preserver. It transforms your support for our reporters into the meta fuel needed to power our station. Jump down and you'll be able to help by popping each bubble. Okay, our preserver fluid is precious, so try to dust your boots off before jumping in. Okay, I will. It comes from our community of subscribers on Expand. What do you want to do? Learn more about Expand or learn how the preserver works? Let's see how the preserver works. Jump down, pop each bubble, follow each reporter. This will increase their ability to spread the news and stories we preserve. Popping each bubble will raise you to a higher level. Wag me, after all. You would be helping us preserve the history of the metaverse. So what do you say? Jump on in. Oh, he threw me in. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. He tossed me right in. All right, so we can pop these. Boom. The gas fills the chamber, rises you above, and it gives you the link there. You can jump in. Make sure you're following the reporters. Okay, making sure you're joining on Expand, of course. And then, of course, we want to start following all of our reporters. Mariana. Fabio. And you can keep popping until you find your way to the top. I felt like it was a cool way to visualize how not only your support can help us rise to a new level. And this whole build is really an art piece, folks. It's not really just a build. I hope you see that. And also give you a way to really know and feel motivated to support the people who are making this all happen. Shout out to GMI helping us put this together and build this amazing little feature here, which we're gonna definitely be expanding on. It's freaking cool. So the next 2 levels, this is gonna be another art gallery, and our analytics room is coming soon. We're gonna have a special, this is where our meta archive is going to appear, folks. So there is definitely a little, there are more touches to be added here, but we are done with our phase 1 of our build. We have ways that we're gonna take this and clean this up a bit more. Basically, like I said, we don't believe in final deliveries, right? Like, this is where we are. I'm dropping a link here. Anyone can leave their ideas, their comments on how we can improve this. Some of those comments are probably things that we're already working on, but if you say it, we still benefit from hearing that because we know what to prioritize. So that's it, folks. I mean, this is where we are. I hope you appreciate all the hard work that MetaZoo and Sango and Pepe God have put into getting this up and running. Really excited. This is really the cherry on top, I believe, to everything we've been building.